Driving down a back street, windows down relaxing, trying to take the sights in. Only sight that I see, the sight of you excites me. Yeah, never seen anything like it. Sweetheart, if I'm lying, God strike me with lightning. Took the wheel, you driving where we ended up. Temperature is rising, yeah, it's heating up. A prisoner of time, but we ain't in no rush.
Take the long, long way home.
The long way home.
Take the long, long way home.
The long way home.
Take the long, long way home.
The long way home.
Take the long, long way home.
The long way home. We ain't gotta stop here. Put the car in park here. Hop up in the backseat. We can both get nasty. Girl, you fill me up, premium, I let it. I'm so entranced with you, I know our souls connected. Every drip of your passion, you know I'm gonna get it. Anything that you ask for, you know it's automatic. No need for GPS when you know where you headed. And I can take control, that's if only you let me.
Long, long way home.
The long way home.
Take the long,
We can take the long way home.
Take the long,
Oh, the long way home.
take the long.
We can take the long way home. You ain't gotta drive, you just gotta ride with me, with me, with me, with me. You ain't gotta drive, you just gotta ride for me, for me, for me. Oh, you ain't gotta drive, you just gotta ride with me, with me, with me, with me. You ain't gotta drive, you just gotta ride for me, for me, for me.
Let's talk about real life issues, love and relationships. Let's have a good time with the missus, yeah. Celebrities. Let's talk about current events. Let's talk about things you don't see on regular TV. So join in on PGT time. PGT time. Tune in on PGT time. PGT time. Come join us on PGT time. PGT time. Join us on PGT time. PGT time. Yeah.
But I didn't get married just because he was fine. I got married because we make hell nervous. I got married because I got a vision for what we could do in the earth. I got married because I believe me and him are unstoppable. So you need a rider. Let me get gangster with it for a minute. You need to marry a rider. You need to marry somebody who will go down into hell with you and take back everything the devil stole from you. I got a vision for my marriage. I got a generational curse to break. I got the statistics to prove wrong. I'm not doing what's always been done.
Hey, everybody. It's your girl, the missus. The missus with the kisses. Mwah. You're a little off. What's good in the city, baby? What's good in the city? Well. We see, as y'all know, we always got to get our camera right when the show starts. I had it right.
You thought you had it right.
I had it right.
I sat down.
Which way you tell me not to turn? Don't turn. Okay. Yeah. Poolie said literally 10 minutes before the show. So you want to go get your hair done in the morning? I said yes. I go every week to go get my hair done. Every week. I'm like, yes. He was like, okay. Don't turn to the right tonight. Yeah, I tried to brush it up. I done put some edge control on these edges. I mean, I tried. So good thing y'all can't see the back or the right side per Poolie. So I think I look pretty cute out now.
It's actually your left side.
The left side? You said the right side. You said don't turn to the right.
Don't turn to the right.
Okay, so if I turn to the right tonight, y'all tell me to turn back around. Okay?
Turn to the right, they're going to see your whole left side.
Whew, hopefully y'all don't see my whole left side. But welcome to everybody that this is your first time joining us tonight. Welcome.
What up, though?
This is Poolie,
That's me.
the mister.
Yeah.
That's what Fred called you. I keep turning. Oh, that's right. I can turn this way. Yeah, that's what Fred keep calling you. He called you the mister. The Mr. Pools. That's what he called you. Fred is our friend in Africa. Shout out to Fred. Poolie's in charge of the sounds on Fridays. So he just actually tried to move it away from me. But shout out to Fred. Fred does all of our artwork, all the flyers that y'all see. That is one thing that I don't do for Peach Tea Time is the flyers. Now I do them thumbnails. But as far as the flyers, the background that you're seeing right now, all Fred. And I get on Fred's nerves. I get on Fred's nerves a lot. I mean, a whole lot. But I love Fred so much. I really do. He's young. He's active. He loves the work. So if y'all need any flyers done, website created, he created my website just as well, and he manages it. Y'all need all that done, holla at Fred. He do logos, all that stuff. So shout out to Fred. Here, hand clap. He was a little late. We can't wait for Poolie out of town. We try to. Did you just growl? Did he just growl? He just growled. You done been around Chewy too long. Let me tell y'all about Chewy. So I tell Chewy all the time that Poolie is his stepdaddy. I do. I be like, Chewy, leave your stepdaddy alone. You know he don't even like you like that. So don't even act like you like him like that. So shout out to Chewy, baby. Chewy and Chewy's stepdaddy. Shout out to him. Okay, y'all, we gotta get started. We got some good clips for y'all tonight. We're gonna start with the update. Okay, we're gonna start with the update. Remember that time, the video that I showed probably last week, I think, with the woman that was walking to the gas station, walking to work every day for a year, and went to the gas station. She saw that money, 14K. It was 14K. She saw that money, turned it in, and God blessed her in return with even more money because they ended up giving her a GoFundMe. Okay? She got the car, baby. She got the car.
I told you.
Let's clap. And even though she got this car, she's still paying some things on her house and everything. She would still have a total of $40,000 left over for her to do whatever she want to do with it. So here go our update. Here we go.
Let's talk about real life issues, love and relationships. Let's have a good time with the missus. The missus.
Really great news.
Yeah, good news and pretty inspirational at that, Roop. In less than a week, Diane Gordon went from walking to work each and every day, 5 miles round trip, to now being the owner of a brand new Jeep, all thanks to the generous donations from people just around the neighborhood. And just a couple hours ago, we watched her sign the papers, make it official right here at Zott Jeep here in White Lake, and proving that a good deed truly can be rewarded.
I love it.
Yeah?
Absolutely love it.
Diane Gordon is all smiles as she gets acquainted with her new Jeep. She's been without a vehicle for a year now, which means walking to work and back 2.5 miles each day. It was on her way home one cold day in January when she stopped in the BP gas station on Highland Road and found a bag of money, nearly $15,000, just laying on the ground. She immediately called police. The White Lake sergeant was so taken back by Diane that he had to share her story.
My wife was like, we got to do something. And so my wife got with the chief and, started the GoFundMe page.
That effort led to others hearing the story and spreading the word about what she did and what she needs. In a matter of days, $67,000 had been raised.
I got a call from Fox 2, and then Officer Connell came over to let me know what was going on, kind of break it to me, and then told me about the GoFundMe, and I'm like, I was in shock.
And with the help of Zott M59 in White Lake, she got a new Jeep.
She's literally one of the nicest people I've ever met, and if anyone deserves it, it's her.
Which in turn means she will no longer miss out on the real important aspects of life.
I get to go on the 19th to my granddaughter's gymnastics competition, and I can't wait.
Yeah, Diane says she's been truly overwhelmed by the attention that she's received and very thankful for the community. She says her favorite part of all this is that White Lake police were able to track down the rightful owners of the $15,000 that she found. They were a newlywed couple living on the west side of the state. She says despite getting a car and all the attention, that is indeed her favorite part of all this. Live in White Lake, Dave Spencer, Fox 2 News.
All right. I'm telling y'all better turn stuff in. Don't be trying to keep in everything because it ain't gonna work. Okay.
Okay.
I called in on Sunshine's all hits on his 92.3. All hustle no fear. She has a morning show. Her name is Sunshine, and she actually played this clip after I did, and so I knew the back end and the backstory about it. And she was saying that she would have kept the money. She would have kept the money. Even though she knew what was in it, she still would have kept it. And she would have felt like God bless her with $14K. And you know what I told her? That $14K probably would have been gone within a week or two. She would have bought all she was talking about. She would have bought all these groceries, filled up all the refrigerators, deep freezer. I told her that a storm probably would have happened and the lights got cut off and all your food would have been gone. It would have been gone. All went to waste. And you would have been sitting up there wondering, Lord, what happened? What happened?
So did she?
She said she would have bought a car.
Hold on.
And I told her the car would have broke down on her.
So did the old lady actually look in there and find out that was?
They never said that. Once the officers got it, that's when the officers told us on the news broadcast that fix the
So how did
thing in a bit. Maybe it's this. There. So how did what now? How did she what? She knew $14K and there's a lot of money and it didn't belong to her. That's what she knew. That's what she knew. She knew the right thing to do. Ain't no way of going in and out around this. She did the right thing. And she gave the money back. And she ended up with $64,000 and on the GoFundMe. Now, the question was, would they have done this for a black woman? If the black woman would have found it. What you think?
I don't know. Let's see.
We ain't got no clip for that. But we do got a clip about another black woman that did something good.
Do it.
You ready to do it? You know, Memphis was where Tyree was killed at. You know, so every little good thing that they do, I hate to say it like that, but it's the truth. Every little good thing that they do, they're going to make sure they broadcast it. And ain't nothing wrong with it. So I just want to let y'all know before I show y'all this. So here we go. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is.
And now to a story that's touching hearts across the country. A Memphis police officer is being hailed a hero after her comforting words stopped a teenage father from jumping off the I-40 bridge. Our WRG's Bria Jones was the first reporter to sit down one-on-one with the officer. She joins us live now with that story. Bria?
Well, Steph, I was able to speak with both the officer and that young man's mother tonight. Both of them tell me they are thankful he made it safely off the bridge and is now getting the help he needs. It's been said a picture is worth 1,000 words. But for Officer Tina Shaw, this image brings one word to mind.
Joy. Joy.
A joyful moment she'll never forget, comforting a suicidal teen on the I-40 bridge last Thursday.
I said, son, it's going to be okay. I said, it's going to be okay. God going to get you through this.
Uttering these words as the two held on to each other on the side of the icy bridge.
It's going to be okay. And he was crying. I shed a few tears.
Shaw, a 15-year veteran with the Memphis Police Department, is on the department's crisis intervention team. As most of the department rushed to East Memphis to the scene of an officer-involved shooting, she stayed back and headed to aid the 17-year-old boy.
That was a very chaotic day. This is one of the reasons why I'm also a police officer, is to help people that are suicide, mentally ill.
She says the teen was in tears, talking about the struggle of being a young father and the pressures of life.
I was telling him, hey, look, your son needs you. You know, there's no you without him.
As a mother with 2 young sons herself, Officer Shaw says after 15 minutes, she was able to convince him not to jump into the Mississippi River, eventually reuniting him with his family and sending him to a facility where he can get help.
I actually had to lift his leg over and he grabbed me by my shoulder. We just immediately hugged each other.
We're now in this time where the police department is under so much scrutiny, but then you have thousands of people calling you a hero. How does that feel?
It was the best feeling in the world. In spite of all the negativity, there are a few officers, quite a bit of officers on this department that are great.
Now, Shaw says she has been talking with the teen's mother and looks forward to meeting him soon. In the meantime, she says there are several organizations that have already reached out to help with services from education to job placement. We're now reporting live downtown. Bria.
That is just beautiful. Hand clap. I just want to know who took the picture. I just asked Pooley. I said, who took that picture?
Officer Williams.
Who decided that we was going to broadcast that picture? I'm glad. But if all that wasn't going on in Memphis right now, do you think they would have took the picture and broadcast it live for everybody to see?
Well.
And had her inside sitting in the good old seat? Good old seat. She's sitting good.
Possibly.
You think so?
Possibly.
Because either way it go, Memphis got a lot going on. So every good thing that go on down there, they really need to show it. They really do, to be honest. So kudos to her. Kudos to her. Yes. So let's get into our next clip. We don't have that many clips today because we tied. So here go the next one. This one is called "He Has Done It All."
Again tonight with a notorious felon known for wild police chases and courtroom outbursts back behind bars tonight. We want to thank you for joining us for 7 Action News at 6. I'm Carolyn Clifford.
And I'm Dave Llewellyn. Tobias Catron served time in prison for weapons and resisting arrest. Investigators say he recently cut off his tethers before his court hearing, but Wyandotte police said it should not have come as a surprise to anyone.
7 Action News reporter Kimberly Craig takes a look at how it happened.
I'm not coming back. That's Tobias Catron. He's only 26 and already a notorious felon who can't seem to get out of his own way.
No, I don't want to say I told you so, but I told you so.
Wyandotte Deputy Police Chief saying that because after this chase Catron led officers on into downtown Detroit back in October, he says they knew if given the chance, he'd run again.
He has a history of running from the police and not cooperating with the authorities at all. We know he'll do that again.
In November, you may remember Tobias Catron was in a Wyandotte courtroom where a judge increased his bond to $500,000 and listen to what he told her.
GPS tether, house arrest.
He turned around and he's like, sir.
I'll be downtown next week. They dropped the bomb.
He told everybody in that courtroom, including the judge, that he'll just go downtown and he'll get released next week. Well, guess what? Exactly. That's exactly what happened.
When Tobias Catron got to Third Circuit Court here in downtown Detroit, he was able to convince his attorney and apparently the judge that he needed to get back out of jail because he said he has a bad back.
He had stolen the car and he tried to get away and he had a bad accident and broke his back.
Defense attorney Edward Taylor was even able to get Catron a parole absconder, a pretty sweet deal. Just 10 months in county jail for pleading guilty to fleeing Wyandotte police. All Catron had to do was turn himself in on Valentine's Day. But 2 weeks ago, police say Catron didn't just cut off one tether, he cut off two.
He will run into law enforcement again because of his history. The guy can't stop victimizing people and committing crimes.
Thankfully, just 2 days ago, the MDOC's absconder recovery unit found Catron hiding out in a house in Lincoln Park. Wyandotte Deputy Police Chief Archie Hamilton says Catron and anyone else who puts lives at risk by running from police in motor vehicles should get mandatory prison time.
They will not run anymore. Instead, they will park that car and they can run on foot. And that's fine. Let them run all day on foot. Our officers are trained for that. They'll chase them.
Kimberly Craig, 7 Action.
They'll chase them. Explicit language, and also allegedly tonight. I wanted to make sure I say explicit language because his black ass ought to be ashamed of himself for representing him. He knew doggone well that boy need to be locked up.
Was he paying?
He was paying, of course. That's why he keep getting out. He paying.
But I'm just saying, what happened when the judge say no? But that's all the judge has to do.
That's all the judge has to do. That's it. But they keep letting this man out.
Or give him a bond that he can't reach.
He had $500,000.
Apparently he can reach that.
He got right on out. Look, Carmen said, and he lives to tell it. Exactly. He said, like, how do you get out on the $500,000 bond and you still get out and get to do whatever you want to do?
When he went downtown, it got dropped.
It got dropped. You can go. You are free to go. Even though you are a repeat offender.
Not free to go. You have to pay to go.
Well, free to go, pay to go. He was able to go. And then get right back locked up again. He done cut off 2 tethers. Why is they still giving these folks tethers? Why? The ones that you suspect that they're not going to do right by the tether, them the ones that need to stay in there. There are some people that I know personally that did right with their tether. Did completely right. Did exactly what they were supposed to do. No matter how long it took. And then you got something that's cutting off tethers. I just don't know what to say behind that. I don't. I really don't. All right, y'all. We finna get into this next one. This one was very sad. My best friend was killed. That was the name of it. And also, after these 2 clips, we're gonna go into our commercial. And I know y'all see that at the bottom of the screen. Our question of the week. We're going to start doing that now on our show. Question of the week. Can baby daddy claim the kids this year on his taxes? I'm just saying. He asked me to ask y'all. We're going to discuss it.
I'm giving the answer.
We're going to discuss it when we come back. Okay? Y'all know it's love and relationships night. And crime. Here we go.
Who attended Warren Easton was shot and killed this weekend while she was at a girls' sleepover.
A 19-year-old has been arrested in the case, and the family still has a lot of questions about what happened. Erica Ferrando spoke with the girl's best friend. She's joining us now in the studio to tell us more. Erica.
Katie and Cherise, Kennedy Belton was 15 years old and full of life. Her family told me she loved to laugh, dance, and had an unbreakable bond with her siblings. But as her best friend put it, that bond was broken this weekend when her life was tragically and suddenly taken.
Kennedy laughed all day,
smiled all day.
15-year-olds Sejal Muhammad and Kennedy Belton were ecstatic to finally attend high school together.
Her favorite subject was English. She loved to write.
The freshmen at Warren Easton High School have been best friends since birth, as their mothers were also best friends.
A guy gave me a best friend since the day my heart started beating.
Sejal says Kennedy was a dancer and ran track.
She was just about to have her first track meet, but you know.
She and Kennedy went to a girls' sleepover this weekend in Little Woods. Sejal left early Sunday.
I had volleyball practice that morning, so I had to leave.
Then New Orleans police say at 1:40 p.m. Sunday, they responded to a shooting on Coran Boulevard.
They called me and said, Kennedy shot.
Kennedy died at the scene.
We 15, they took my best friend. We didn't get to do nothing. We didn't have our Sweet 16s. We didn't graduate. We didn't go to college. I hate it.
New Orleans police arrested 19-year-old Andre Skinner. He was charged with negligent homicide, which is the unintentional killing of someone by acting careless. Sejal says she doesn't know Skinner, but thinks he might have been related to someone who was at the house. Sejal and Kennedy's family say they still don't know exactly what happened.
I don't. But it's unfair.
This 15-year-old now grieving the loss of her best friend. Never thought the city's gun violence would hit so close.
I don't know what we need to do, but at this point, it's ridiculous. I hate living here. I hate it. Y'all took my best friend. That was my heart. And I can't breathe without her. And I don't know what are y'all gonna do. I can't do anything. So what is New Orleans gonna do about this? Because at this point, I can't take it anymore.
Now, Warren Easton High School did have counselors on campus today. The family says there will be a balloon release for Kennedy this Thursday at 2 p.m. at the school, and the public is invited.
Yeah, this was sad.
This shit is terrible, man.
This was terrible, terrible, terrible. A terrible tragedy. And when I tell y'all this girl was loved, and I'm going to show y'all, this girl was, I have never seen a balloon release this big. Never. I mean, I haven't been to, we did one balloon release for our son Tristan. That was at Chuck E. Cheese. But other than that, I've never been to a balloon release before, but I've seen different clips on it. And this was the biggest one I've ever seen. She was truly loved. And this young lady, they have been friends since they was born. Literally. They mamas was best friends.
That's the kicker.
So they said, we're going to make sure y'all best friends. And they was. They literally was.
Sad, man.
I feel so sorry for her. And I feel sorry for her mama, too. So here go the mother. And here go the balloon release. Here we go.
Friends and family gathered at Warren Easton today to honor Kennedy Belton, who was shot and killed at a sleepover.
A bullet that may have been fired by someone accidentally in another room took her life. Sam Winstrom is joining us live at the school tonight with more. Sam?
Well, Katie, it was an emotional afternoon out here, not just for Kennedy Belton's family, but for her classmates who lost one of their friends, and for her teachers who lost a beloved student.
She was my everyday, literally my everyday. So the fact that she won't be my left, my right, my up, my down is super hard and miss.
When Kennedy Belton died, her mother's world changed. Her daughter was just 15 years old, a freshman at Warren Easton High School, when police say she was accidentally shot during a slumber party last weekend. But her mother's not alone. Hundreds of Kennedy's classmates, friends, and family all came out to honor her memory Friday.
I feel my best friend in this air and all throughout this school.
But as the Warren Easton band played, it was clear that something was missing. The class of 2026 hasn't even finished their freshman year, and they're already down one classmate, one friend, one 15-year-old girl who should be there to graduate with them.
I feel helpless, but not hopeless, because I promised that girl until the day my heart stopped beating, it will be my mission to change this. Change this city, change our culture, change it all.
And it's these children that are there for Kennedy's mother and give her hope that the world could be a better place.
My daughter was loved, and it's just a positive thing to know, which I didn't expect anything other than that, because she's a butterfly.
Well, it was an emotional afternoon for everyone here, the students, just children, and the adults as well. It was clear that when Kennedy died, something changed for them, and that her memory should inspire us all to do better going forward. Reporting live from more.
All right, y'all. If y'all know something, say something. If you know something, say something. Y'all know it's so important.
In the house?
That's what they didn't say. They didn't say if it was outside or in the house. I'm assuming it was in the house. But again, everything is allegedly on the show.
I don't know. I heard them say in the next room.
That she was in the next
she
room?
was in the slumber party.
Yeah, it was a slumber
At
party.
the slumber party, which they said something about.
But it was the next day.
It was a shooting in the next room.
Yeah, it was in the morning time almost, I think. Because the girl left. She had to go to work. Her best friend. So her best friend wasn't there when it happened. They called her and told her that, she had been shot. So this was just devastating. These young people are steady dying left and right. We just did a show on Wednesday with me and Jason on Peachy News Edition with Rochelle Scott and her son Kai, and her daughter was shot and killed. But it was a total of 5 of them that was shot, and 2 of them was fatal. So, and the other young lady, her name is Yasmin. Yasmin was 18, and she was murdered out there that day. So Yasmin's mother and her brother and Demi's boyfriend. Demi's boyfriend will be on Wednesday. So make sure y'all tune in for that, along with Yasmin's mother. And grandmother. Grandmother coming too. Granny said she got some things she got to say. So make sure y'all show up. Just like y'all showed up and showed out for Rochelle, for Demi. Do the same for Crystal and for Yasmin. Okay? Now, let's go ahead and we got to get into a commercial. Big ups. Big ups to Mikey, baby. Mikey, we have been so busy on these shows. I have not been able to announce it, but Mikey has now started on PGT Time Network. Shout out to Mikey, baby. She part of the team, okay? She part of the team. She is on PGT Time Network, which is on Roku TV. You know that we air live on Roku TV. Her shows will be pre-recorded, and she will be doing exercises. Excellent. I got a cough. She will be doing exercises, y'all, and she has already started, okay? She has already started. You guys can go on there. She got her own little thumbnail. I forgot to put it on the screen. Download it. So I'll make sure I put it on my Facebook pages, and I'll also make sure that I post it on my page. But for all y'all that's wondering, well, who is Mikey? What's she talking about? I know y'all done seen the commercial, so let's run it back, okay? Here we go.
When I first started my weight loss journey, I had no idea the change it would make. During one of the hardest times of my life, I turned heartbreak into hustle and pain into power.
Breathe, work, stretch, let it all. Breathe, work, stretch, melt it all. Breathe, work, stretch, melt it all. Breathe, work, stretch, melt it all. Just breathe, work, stretch, melt it all. 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 Just breathe, work, stretch, time to melt it all. Breathe, work, stretch, time to melt it all. Do your thing, girl. You in the gym working out, you wasn't playing, girl. Yoga mat, you doing yoga, meditating. I see you elevated cause you separated. Yeah, you pushing up the weight, next weight. Waist straight, strap, go steady pace. After I shake the haters, we gon' drink a protein shake.
Peachy Tea Time is for the culture. Tune in every Saturday for the Weekend Spot, where the Mrs. show crime in our Black community and showcase independent artists. Special surprise guests for the hottest interviews. Tune in each and every Saturday. Check out the flyer for showtimes.
Really great news. Really great news.
Yeah, good news and pretty inspirational at that, Roop. In less than a week, Diane Gordon went from walking.
A Houston mother is demanding answers tonight after she says her 6-year-old son was repeatedly sexually assaulted while riding the school bus. An investigation is underway right now in Aldine ISD. ABC 13's Maya Shea joins us live with these serious allegations, Maya.
Yeah, these allegations are so disturbing, and the mother says she believes it's gone on for several months, but it wasn't until her son lost his backpack last week and she called here at the transportation department to get to the bottom of this missing backpack that everything came out into the open.
LaToya Stormy Monroe is devastated. She says she had no idea that her 6-year-old son was being sexually assaulted on the school bus.
I feel like as a parent, I failed my child. It hurts. I didn't protect him. I don't know what to do.
Monroe was joined by community activists today in front of the Aldine bus barn to discuss what they believe happened, that over the past several months, an older child would repeatedly molest and sexually assault Monroe's son on the bus, and that the bus driver didn't notice.
According to the investigator, the bus driver stopped the bus because she thought they were fighting on the back of the bus, but this mother's child was fighting because he was being raped.
Monroe says everything came to light last Tuesday when efforts to track down her son's missing backpack led school officials to look at surveillance video on the bus. Then she got a call.
I get to the school and I find out that my son was sexually assaulted. Days of questioning, days of talking to my child, the details became more and more graphic each and every time.
Since then, her son has been treated at the hospital and they've spoken to investigators. In a statement, the district says in part, an investigation by Aldine ISD police and district officials immediately began on Wednesday, February 1st. CPS was notified. Once the investigation has concluded, appropriate action will be taken based on investigation findings. Meanwhile, Monroe says her son doesn't even fully understand what happened.
He's not really at his age understanding the magnitude. He actually really stated that why couldn't this kid be given a second chance? If God gives second chances, why couldn't the perpetrator?
Monroe says she hopes her speaking out today will get her answers and justice.
Wow.
What?
There was several clips on this. I mean, this is something that is floating on social media everywhere. But unfortunately, I couldn't listen to no more. So that's the only clip that I'm showing on it tonight, y'all. That's the only clip. It was too much for me. It was too much for my spirit. You know, I have a 5-year-old that's about to turn 6. They didn't say. No, it was a kid. It was another kid. It was another kid, but they didn't say if it was a little girl or a little boy. The bus driver thought that it was a fight going on. So I think they said she. So I think it was a woman. Y'all know everything is allegedly. I gotta say that. Who be asking some questions? Y'all know I go through so many clips. I got so many clips in the vault, in the PGT Time vault, that I still haven't been able to play yet. There's so much crime going on. It's so much crime going on. But this right here, baby, I would have blew up that bus. I would have blew up that bus. Nah, that ain't finna happen. And this has not only happened just one time. This happened several times. On other occasions. What they doing on these school buses, y'all? What's they doing? All right, y'all. There's another clip I want to show y'all. That's why we ended up playing the other one by mistake. But the grandmother that she's been charged with first-degree murder of her 8-year-old granddaughter.
Wow.
And when I tell y'all, when I saw this woman, I said, ain't no way that she'll be keeping my child. I hate to say it like that.
Grandma,
But she looked scary.
Grandma must have been young.
Grandma was old.
No.
Grandma finna die in prison. That's what grandma finna do. So here we go, y'all. Here we go.
Grandmother is accused in the death of her 8-year-old granddaughter.
She's now charged with first-degree murder and felony child abuse. CBS 17's Haley Fixler has been following this story for us. Haley.
Yeah, deputies have been working on gathering evidence since yesterday afternoon. We've also learned that the 5 children at that home are now in the care of social services.
A juvenile from Dutchman Road called said that their grandmother was on the way to the hospital.
When 72-year-old Patricia Ricks got to UNC Nash in Rocky Mount, her 8-year-old granddaughter was already dead.
The 8-year-old juvenile was beaten so severely that she died as a result of her injuries. The child had injuries throughout her entire body and head.
Nash County deputies now working on gathering evidence from this home here on Dutchman Road.
Some weapons or items were used as weapons at the residence.
They've charged Ricks with first-degree murder and felony child abuse. Deputies tell us within the past month, the Division of Social Services was alerted to an allegation of abuse at this home. Ricks was the legal guardian of the 8-year-old girl and 5 other children.
When I walk my dog in the evenings, I can hear him playing down the road. You know, it's quite a few of them.
The little girl went to Cooper's Elementary School just 3 miles away. Administrators released this statement Wednesday about the untimely death of one of their students. The Nash County superintendent saying this has been difficult for many of our students and staff, adding resources are available to help them make sense of a young life taken away too soon. And the other kids at the house were taken to the hospital to get checked out. We're told that they were treated and released. Again, they are in the care of social services. Nash County deputies say this is an ongoing investigation. Ricks is supposed to make her first court appearance tomorrow morning. Live in Nashville, Haley Fixler, CBS 17 News.
All right, Haley, thank you.
At 5:30, a major development on a crime that's
I was waiting on it to cut off on its own. Baby, she wouldn't have kept mine. She look like a man, number one.
That's your mom.
That ain't my mama.
We don't know if that was her mama or not.
That was her grandma. That was the baby grandma.
We don't know if that was her daughter's child.
I don't care if I was a man or a woman. I would not have left my child. That's what I'm trying to say. I wouldn't left my child with her, period. Point blank.
But that's your mom.
She wouldn't stay. No, man. She had 4 other ones to take care of. That's too many for her. That's too many. Nah, that's okay.
No, it's not.
That's okay.
There's more than 6 of us at my grandma's house.
But your grandma didn't look like that either. And your grandma. And that man, Migo talking about some, we was down, I could hear them down there playing. So we don't care about you hearing them playing. We want to know that you hear them getting beat. That's what we want to know. Did you hear him screaming and crying? Asking for help?
No, to them.
I just want to know.
You know how the news do.
I know.
I don't know. You sound like you was going in on him.
Well, he said that he heard them playing. He did say that.
Yes, he did. But you don't know what else he said.
We don't know where the mother and father was at, Carmen. We have no idea. No idea. But keep in mind, she had a total of 5 altogether, they said. 5 kids over there living with her that she had guardianship over. The mom and daddy probably was even worse. Possibly. Allegedly. I don't know. They probably ain't seen them kids in years.
Right or wrong.
I think it's just sad. All right, y'all. So we are going into our last story for the night. This is something that's actually going on here in Atlanta right now. I don't know if everyone has heard about it. BG said too many parents refusing to raise their own kids. That's the problem. Why keep having them big mom? Why keep having they big mama and papa to raise them? Nuts. I agree. It don't make sense. They done finally raised their kids. They ready to live their life. And now they got to raise yours too. Because you decided not to go out into this world and do what you're supposed to do as a citizen.
A parent's job is never done.
Yeah, a parent. Them. But yes, okay, I see what you're saying. Babysitting the kids is doing it for them. For their child. But don't know grandma, though. I guess including her. Or did she do it before the benefits? I'm just saying.
She got 5 other ones.
That's a lot of benefits.
I'm just saying.
That's a lot of benefits.
We ain't hear nothing about the other ones.
What if they was beaten?
Yeah.
They probably was.
She might have been the bad apple.
Probably so. Could have been.
You know, grandma get fed up, man. She got 5 of them. Ain't none of them hers.
Look, BG's on crazy.
Yeah, that part.
BG said she looked like, you know what, you got one more time. One more time. And she just snapped. Seriously, though.
Yeah,
she just snapped. People do snap.
I'm trying to tell you.
They do snap. Okay, y'all, since I got this going at the bottom of the screen, I need to change it. But I had started doing, look, Carmen said, I'm 63 and I'm tired. She said, I'm tired. You know?
Hey, them babies need you.
Yes. Yeah, she did. She looked very, very tired. Like, she just can't take it no more. Like, and let me show y'all.
She don't look tired. She look high.
I wondered was she wearing a wig? Or was she just wearing
hair?
Not my grandma. I mean, not my mama. Not my mama.
Wig on.
But Mama Peach, you hear fools, Mama Peach? You take her wig off, her hair is wrapped. She put her hair in the wrap. She wraps it up.
Not always.
She ain't got them little pegs. My mama got long hair.
No.
She ain't got them little pegs. BG said she need a drink and a cigarette.
She had a drink and a cigarette.
She looked like she had about 2 cigarettes at one time. I just told him to sit down. He just keep getting back up. She keep getting back up.
That's sad.
It is. She didn't have time to comb her hair. Nah. I'm sure she waited. She probably waited. She probably was still talking shit. While she's sitting there waiting for the police and the ambulance to come. I told you to leave me alone. Didn't I tell you?
Yep.
Sad situation. But like I was saying, y'all, Tuesdays and Thursdays, it is not going to be no whole repeat every Tuesday and Thursday. I can't do it. I tried for 1 week. That 1 week burnt me out. I can't do it. When I get off the show, when I do these long lives like this, I be tired. And y'all know I had to be up at 5 o'clock in the morning for work. So I truly be tired. So what I'm going to do is whenever I decide to do one, or if I'm doing them on the weekend and I got something to just drop to y'all, then I'll show the flyer, let y'all know it's coming. What you laughing for? And we'll go from there. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't. I need to not have a full-time job in order to do 6 days a week.
Now I gotta watch my kids because she tired.
Don't make it seem like you had something to say about it because you didn't.
I did.
Okay. You know, people get talking. You know, we laugh. We laugh. Ain't no telling how many people gonna watch this. Okay. Y'all know it's love and relationships now, y'all. We can be just as transparent as we can, you know, I be acting crazy sometimes. I do.
All
Not
the
all.
time?
No, don't say all the time. Not all the time. Just sometimes. Let's get into
85%.
this topic. Let's get into this topic right quick. Where it go? Is it all the way at the bottom? Yep. Question of the week. Can baby daddy claim the kids this year on his taxes?
Only answer is
I'm gonna put the phone number up for y'all. So if y'all want to call in, or if y'all want to put the answer in the comments.
you're like, this is a real answer.
Well, not an answer. No,
Yeah.
your suggestion.
No, it ain't no suggestion.
Your suggestion.
I suggest yes.
Your suggestion. Now, I tell you how I feel. And I'm going to tell you how I feel after. Should we wait till the end since we only got these last 3 clips? And then we talk about it after the 3 clips. I think we should talk about it after the 3 clips. Okay? That's what I do. I think we should talk about it.
What y'all think?
Yeah, that gives them time to think about it
Put it in the
and
comments.
all that.
Put
You
it
know,
in the
you can put it in
comments
the
right now.
comments.
Come on, put it in the comments. Nope.
No.
That's only one. That's only one.
Yeah, one. Look at Mama Peach. Son, I don't look a hot mess by my head. I said it just like you say it, Mama.
But that's how it look after you
Do
get
the
to
baby daddy live in the house? That's a good one. That's a good one. Some of them live in the house and they still don't let them. They still don't let them.
matter.
Yeah, that's what I said. Sometimes they still don't let them claim tax to claim the kid. Now, if your baby daddy ain't doing nothing, just sitting there, ain't doing nothing at all, but watching your kids and his kids, and some of them ain't his, but he watching them while you go to work every day, should he just get the chance to claim the kids? No.
Claim what?
I don't know. People
got a job.
Don't say that. I've known plenty of people that don't have a job that has filed taxes, and I'm sure you all have. Okay, so because they got kids, they can file taxes.
Talking about it now.
But that's what I'm talking about now. Okay,
We're talking legal now.
Okay, but this is what we're talking about right now on PGT Time because everything ain't legal over here on PGT Time.
Yes,
We keep it 100 over here.
We legal over here.
Okay, who said we legal?
We are 100% legal.
And that's why we always say allegedly
There's nothing
on the
illegal
show.
over here. There's nothing
No,
illegal.
not legal like that.
You just said it.
Not legal like that.
You said it.
But anyways, no, listen now. It's time. You know I be forgetting when you do stuff like this. Let the kids run in here right now. I promise you I'm gonna forget exactly what I'm finna say. Cause I'm gonna be like, get back in there. And then I forgot what I was gonna tell y'all. What else we talking about? Oh, baby daddy and the taxes. Baby daddy and taxes. If baby daddy making more money than you and he gonna break bread the same amount of money that you was gonna get anyways, and he gonna have some money left over, kudos. I would, especially if I ain't doing nothing and I ain't working. You don't think nobody would do that? He ain't on mute.
No.
Is that no that nobody would do that, or no you're not on mute?
They would do it when they can't claim taxes. I ain't got no job. Or I owe taxes.
Or they don't want to try to beat the system.
No, man, listen here. That's the only way it's gonna happen. I'm trying to tell you. She over there broke. Ain't got nothing. He working, got everything. Get him the kids. She take a couple $1,000.
Carmen says, still no, unless the children getting it. There you go. There you go, y'all. There go our answers. Now, I'm going to leave the phone number up here for a while. But we got to get into our last few clips for the night. Rest in peace to this man. It's sad when, I got to take it down because we're going to drag. It's sad when, you know, you go out to work every day. You know, you work hard, sweat, try to get it in. You know what I'm saying? and then you finally make it. You living your best life. And then somebody comes and take it all away. So I have something that I have to read to you all just as well. But before we get started, let's get into this first clip. Not before we get started. Let's get started and get into this first clip. Here we go.
And police have just identified a person of interest in the shooting death of an Atlanta club owner. Police are looking for Jonathan David Soto in connection to that deadly shooting of Michael Gideon. He was shot and killed outside the Republic Lounge over the weekend. Meanwhile, we just got our hands on the 911 calls, and they're shedding new light on this deadly incident.
We heard gunshots, and I woke up suddenly. I tried to look through my window, and I saw a few people around. I think what I'm thinking is a body of a person dying in front of the club.
We were just inside, and we just came outside, and somebody shot the owner. He's on the floor right now. I think he shot him in the head.
Tough to hear there. Police believe an intoxicated customer killed Michael Gideon after getting kicked out. If you have any information that can help, call Atlanta Police.
All right. Yes, he was the owner of the club. Him and his brother has other clubs here in Atlanta just as well. And they was doing the thing. A lot of people know about these folks. I mean, he was helping people in their Black community, giving them jobs, all that stuff. So let's keep going. I'm gonna play this clip. After this clip, I'm gonna read to you all what his brother had to say, and it's gonna blow y'all mind. Here we go.
Shot and killed outside of his own club over the weekend. Police say Michael Gideon was gunned down outside the Republic Lounge Saturday in West Midtown by a customer who was kicked out for being too intoxicated. Those who knew and loved him are now reflecting on the life he lived. 11 Alive's Dawn White spoke to one of Gideon's closest connections.
What happened to a much beloved and respected man in this parking lot is sending shockwaves through the community.
He was like, hey, bro, like, you heard? And I was like, what? And he was like, Mike got shot.
It seems surreal for Kellen Marcus.
It's just like a numbness.
The man he looked up to.
He was a former boss of mine when I was a bar back.
Had been shot to death. Atlanta police say an intoxicated customer shot and killed Michael Gideon after getting thrown out of the club.
You providing jobs, you're providing a place that felt safe. You know what I mean? I know I was always in Republic. Like, I stayed in that club because it really felt like a place that it was like, dang, this is kind of like home.
Kellen says Michael was a man of few words who impacted the entire Atlanta community.
Like some people say, just like buy back part of your community and be able to have something that you stand on. Just as a man, it's like, wow, like this person really is doing his thing.
Michael managed several nightclubs and an entertainment company with his brothers.
Just spread love and give love to them because for real, I know that there are people who saw this man every day in and out, and it's like, I know they're hurting.
Kellen knows all too well the realities of gun violence after losing his cousin in 2020 and now his former boss, who remains a friend.
Emotions, I guess, get the best of us in whatever way that you just feel like you take those things into your own hands. It's like, man, you took somebody that would be truly missed.
That was Dawn White reporting there, and we do continue to check for updates in this case. So far, we are hearing that no one has been arrested. Of course, we will keep you updated.
All right, y'all. So, as promised, I got something to read to you guys. Now, this took place here in Atlanta, and surprisingly, I follow their entertainment agency. And I went onto his page, and I didn't even realize this was even going on at the time. But I saw this, and I want to read it to you guys. And then we're going to get into our last clip. It says, to my brother's killer. This is his brother. Jonathan David, a.k.a. Soto. That's the person that did it. How did this happen? Why did this happen? I trusted you. Anybody that know me knows I keep a small circle, but I let you in. I trusted you with my family. You have been around me for over 20 years. Always took care of you. You would get drunk and you get kicked out of the club, but we work it out because I saw you as family. I would always find ways that you can eat with me, traveling and partying and celebrating life together, just for you to take my little brother's life. What the fuck happened, Soto? Now, you know, friends, we don't like them no more. Friends be acting crazy and weird. So let me go on. You know Mike's family. Mike is the guy that he murdered. You know Mike, allegedly. You know Mike's family, his wife, their children. How could you do this? How could I not have seen the envy in your eyes? How could I not have felt the jealousy in your heart? I wish I had. I wish I knew. But I didn't. And now my family and I are paying the ultimate price. And I just can't understand why. You executed my brother in front of the club, in front of people, and walked home like it was nothing. You had so much hate in your heart that you stumped him in the head as his body laid on the ground. My family deserves to know why you did this. Even when me and my brother had our issues, he always took care of you. He always showed you love because you were my friend. So he never switched up on you. I keep replaying this shit in my head over and over, and I still can't believe you did this. I can't describe what it's like facing my mother and family knowing my brother was murdered by someone we trusted. My family would never be the same again. Atlanta, this is what he's saying. Atlanta and people all over who have supported me over the years. I need you now more than ever. Peep guy, I'm giving a $100,000 reward. I repeat, I'm giving a $100,000 reward to anyone with information leading to the arrest of my brother's killer. I need your ultimate love and support. I can't rewind time, but I need my mother and family to feel justice has been served. This is my plea to anyone who knows where Soto is. Please speak up and call the authorities. 404-577-8477. For all the years we spent together, Soto, you fucking gutted me. Alex Goodwin and family. I wanted to make sure I read all that to y'all. So that was deep. That was deep.
I thought it was like a grando. Yeah, they actually knew the dude.
They knew him. He had been friends with them for 20 years, 2 decades. And it sounds like he was friends with him more than he was with his brother that he killed. So let's get into this last clip, y'all. And then we're going to get into the comments. And then we're going to get on up out of here. So here we go.
Has strong words for his brother's killer, who he's known for more than 2 decades. Good evening. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Tom Haynes.
I'm Courtney Bryant. Atlanta police say Jonathan David Soto gunned down club owner Michael Gedewan outside the Republic Lounge on Saturday. The victim's family now offering a $100,000 reward to help catch the killer.
Fox 5's Deidre Dukes is live at Atlanta Police Headquarters tonight with more on that emotional letter. Deidre?
It was very emotional. The victim's brother, Alex Gedewan, speaking publicly for the first time via social media since his brother's murder, speaking to all those who he says supported him in the past, now asking for them to help the family bring his brother's killer to justice.
Michael Gedewan's brother took to social media nearly a week after his little brother was shot and killed. Alex Gedewan shared these photos of the suspect police are looking for, 39-year-old Jonathan David Soto. Atlanta police say the suspect shot and killed the club owner outside Republic Lounge in West Midtown Saturday. In an emotional letter posted to Instagram, Gidawon urged the public to help catch his brother's killer, saying, "Atlanta and people all over who have supported me over the years, I need you now more than ever. I'm giving a $100,000 reward to anyone with information leading to the arrest of my brother's killer." Alex Gidawon and the suspect were longtime friends and had known each other for over 20 years. Gidawon also speaking directly to Soto in the letter, telling the suspect he saw him as family. "You know Mike's family," Gidawon wrote, "his wife, their children. How could you do this? How could I not have seen the envy in your eyes? How could I not have felt the jealousy in your heart? I wish I had. I wish I knew. But I didn't, and now my family and I are paying the ultimate price, and I just can't understand why." The family's grief compounded, Gidawon said, knowing his brother was murdered by someone they trusted. "You executed my brother in front of the club, in front of people, and walked home like it was nothing. You had so much hate in your heart that you stomped him in the head, and his body laid on the ground."
And as police search for the suspect in this case, anyone with information is urged to contact Crime Stoppers Atlanta. In Atlanta, Deidre Dukes, Fox 5 News.
All right, y'all. So these are some more pictures of Soto that I want to show y'all. This is on Asian Entertainment on IG. So if you guys want to go follow him, I don't think his page is private right now. But if you want to go follow him, that's the name of it. And you guys can keep up with the story. Of course, I'm going to keep up with it and follow it just as well and bring it to you guys, especially when they find him, because, of course, they're going to find him. $100,000 reward. Somebody's going to tell on it. Somebody. And I wish they could do this for everybody. I wish they could do this for everybody that has been murdered, because I do believe people will be willing to tell. Because we all know that they're going to say
So
something.
with 100K, you'll have folks lying.
Yes, they will be lying, but somebody will tell the truth. So these are all 4 pictures of him, just in different styles. And they did close. Let me show y'all this. They closed it. Republic closed. So the club has been closed down. 2019 to 2023. So that must be how long they had it open. So sad. So sad. All right, y'all. We about to get up out of here. Make sure y'all tune in tomorrow for the weekend spot, baby, with your girl, the missus. The missus with the kisses, baby. He gonna make me like that thing. He gonna make me like it. Well, you know what? I'm gonna be using it on my own show. But anyways, thank y'all for joining tonight. I love y'all so, so much. Please keep supporting us. Please subscribe if y'all have not subscribed to my YouTube page. Follow me on my IG page. I think I got 10.8K on my IG page. So y'all please go follow me on there. Follow me on my business page. Which is Peachy Tea Time. And I think that's it. Twitch. Oh, TikTok. Follow me on TikTok. I am trying to get to my 1,000 subscribers on TikTok. I just joined a couple months ago, I think it was. So I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers so I could go live on TikTok. So y'all please go and follow me over there just as well. All right. But we are out of here. Tune in next Wednesday where we will do part 2 of Demi and Yasmin, aka Yaya, their story. So make sure y'all, we out here, y'all. We out here working. We in these streets. So catch us if you can, baby. Catch us if you can. Thank everybody. Everybody was out here tonight. We got Carmen, Audra, BG, Miss Tamika, Mama Peach. Who else? Who else was out here? I said Mama Peach. I'm looking at the comments, y'all. Josette was here. Miss Joyce was here. We had so many more that came through, slid through. And don't forget the stars. Don't forget the stars. Don't forget to check out my website. I got to try to get it in while I can, y'all. Don't forget to check out my website, www.peachyteatime.com, where y'all can purchase my products. I have lip gloss, lipstick. What else I got? T-shirts, hoodies, iridescent eyeshadow. These are the lip glosses. I also have, there you go. Yeah, my nails is green. That's what it is. They're green. But I also have lashes. I have lashes now. The eyelash glue on the stick. I have that. And that might be it. The matte lip gloss. Yeah, I think that's about it. So I am growing. So, I joined another platform. I'm just waiting on the RTMP. Live Waves app. Make sure y'all go download that app. It's so important that y'all download that app, because there are going to be times where I will be doing commentary over there. It's always going to be live over there, but there's some shows that's going to be live over there that will not be live on none of the other platforms. Okay? It will be a small fee for those shows. It will be a small fee. Clap and clap. Make it look good. But yes. It will be a small fee, but they are going to be like some exclusive interviews with celebrities. I mean, all that. Okay. Cause I'm telling you, I'm stepping into my celebrity game right now, y'all. I'm stepping in. So I love y'all. Thank you. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. But right now, mwah, the missus with the kisses. But you got to listen to my babies, okay? Here we go. Don't forget to vote. Don't forget to vote for me. Make sure, let me take this down right quick. Make sure y'all vote for me. At yoatlraps.com. What else? Page 4 nomination. Okay, up in the right hand corner, it's a page 4 nomination. But if you go on my personal page or on my business page, you'll see the link, and you click on the link and it'll go straight to it. I need all y'all votes. Here we go.
Let's talk about real life issues, love and relationships. Let's have a good time with the missus. Let's talk about celebrities. Let's talk about current events. Let's talk about things you don't see on regular TV. So join in on PGT Time. Tune in on PGT Time. Come join us on PGT Time. Join us on PGT Time. Yeah.
PGT Time.